I need you more.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Carolina Panthers and our home team. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 50, Panther 50. Get it.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And he goes. The Panthers got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Got it.
So good field position for the Panthers, starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. 6, ready.
To the air on first down. Young buys time, rolling right. Connects with his back. Hall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
Ready. 60 ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. This is intercepted by Devin Witherspoon. So we'll get the return right up to about the midfield stripe before he goes out of bounds.
I know he started the play as a defender, Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
From the gun, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make it nice.
And in for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Offense in the hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Third and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Vikings, 79 Broncos.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trey Vaughn there and has it. And the Panthers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
You just get the play off. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him or check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
To kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get it. Hop, set, Buffalo 18.
Milrow with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
On the jump.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
Warriors 70, Cowboy 80.
Milrow from the gun. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Go.
And out to Walker from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ready. Ready. Ready.
Walker now from the gun. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready, set.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Running with Walker again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Watch Quinn.
18 Pioneer.
Throwing here, Milrow. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
He lays out. That gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Right. 45. White.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again. Young. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. It's Young to throw here on first. Forced out to his right. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they make this stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Running back sent in motion left.
Set.
Here's Young again. Cuffs. This is Xavier Leggett. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
52 blaster. Ready.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Fight 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that gets them back within 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They start the half with a give them all. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Here's Hall once more. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Down. Hut, hut.
On play action, here's Young. It's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Blaster, 6. Here we go. Black, 95.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, come on. Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Ready up.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now it's Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Got it. Ready?
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Throw here. 3rd down. He gets it to Fant. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now an inside give to Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
From left side, pumped by Smith and Jigba. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. They start the drive and ball. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60. Ready.
They go right back to home. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy.
On the set.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Set. Ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Young working from the gun. He's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Young. He set up the screen here for Hall. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Blue 32.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60. 19. Not Panthers 60. Panthers 60.
Off the play fake. Milrow. Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. All set now. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go! Buffalo 18, go!
They give up the gut to Walker. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Will Rupp from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Dragon 6, come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Walker on 1st down, and he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Pioneer. Get it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down, Brock. And that should finish off this win for him. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. Next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.